Greetings, Internet, and welcome to another episode of My Cool Friends. If this is your first time joining us, then let me say, first of all, hello, how are you? We go live every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And once again, my friends, we have an amazing topic for you today. If you're a frequent watcher, I covered a couple weeks ago how Elon Musk had become the new reigning champion of Twitter, and he had now owned it. And oh boy, has a lot happened since then. Oh my! So everyone's got internet articles all over the place, and I certainly have not been able to keep up on the dumpster fire that has been going on over there. But leave many of your thoughts, comments, and worries or not worries about the future in the comment section below. But I wanted to take the time today to go over what has been one of my favorite stories from the past week. Now, if you don't know, basically what has happened is that like the blue check mark is something that you would have to like work really, really hard in order to get. That is something that, hey, if I want this thing, it's like something that's very sought after and only a few people have it. And the reason why a few people would have it was because only like notable celebrities and companies would be able to get it, so that when they sent out a tweet and they had a little verification like check mark on there, that would mean like, oh hey, this is a variable source for news based on this based on this source, which is a whole nother entirety like discussion unto itself, which is like now you see so many news stations using Twitter as a news source. It's a whole nother rabbit hole of like, oh, like why or why not, but I digress. Let's get into it. Now, ever since Elon Musk has taken over Twitter, you can now just buy that check mark. It is a bit like if you have like the capital, which is not a lot of capital. I don't think it even costs that much. I think it costs like less than $10. You can just buy that check mark now and be verified, which has led to the creation of memes such as which is one of my favorite ones I want to show. Can I share my screen on here? I can. One of my favorite memes, such as this one from it's like, oh, is that the dog? Is that really the dog? And one of them has basically over the past week, someone made a fake Twitter account for Eli Lilly and Co. And who is this company basically? Well, they're the ones who make EpiPens. They're the ones, like they're a US based company who makes EpiPens. And I took this screenshot on Friday, November 11th, and right now I'm shooting this on November 18th. And what is this entire decline that you see? Well, someone went out and made a Twitter account for Eli Lilly and Co. and paid to get it verified. And once they paid to get it verified, they then put out a tweet that said, hey everybody, EpiPens are now free. Like, they will now be free. And this fake Twitter account was verified and put this out, and this entire news story got traction. And that even though it was a complete fake account, they lost billions in stock in just because of this one tweet. And I found this hilarious, and not like there's multiple layers to this. Number one person could just like, we don't know who that was. One person just sent out this fake tweet and this company lost billions. Number two, people are saying that Elon Musk could like be held accountable for this because they used his tool in order to like have a collapse on their stock. But people are doing this to like many companies, like this, like their verification check mark, because everyone we now live in a world where like, oh hey, Twitter is a news source. Anyone who has the blue check mark, like we can use that as a source. But now the blue check mark is no longer like, that's no longer a valid source because everyone can just buy one. But we're in this sort of in between stage where not everyone knows that, and anyone can just buy one. So I can go and make like a fake account for Starbucks and just have it verified and say, oh, hey, Starbucks now supports the unions. And that could get traction just overnight because of what's going on and like what could happen because of this. And I think it's wonderful. My prediction, like, there's like, if you go and look at Elon's Twitter, like he's having a grand old time because of this, but he also is the kind of person that like could have a complete failure and then could just move on to the next thing. And I think that's a wonderful thing. But my thoughts on this is that like either this was his intention the entire time and he doesn't think that Twitter should be a news source, or B, this was like not his plan the entire time and the dumpster is on fire. Which could, and I think B is the latter, because like there was some news piece set out about an email that he put out where he's calling for everyone to work extremely like godforsaken hours or be fired. So that's what I wanted to share with everyone today, that just whenever you're looking for information or citing stuff for your podcast or newsletters, be cautious that the blue check mark that you see does not carry the same weight that it once did. This does not mean the same thing anymore. The dog is no longer the dog is now a wolf in sheep's clothing. As a the dog, like, it's not really the dog, guys. It's not really the dog. If you've ever seen this movie, you know what I'm talking about. But that is my episode that I wanted to share with you guys today. Until next time, we will be back. Next week, we have a guest scheduled on Black Friday if you want to attend with us live, or you can attend with us later on your podcasting platform of your choosing. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys have a safe and a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you get to spend it with your family. I will be on Thursday. I will be at my grandma's house, and I will be able to spend some time with my family that I have not seen in quite some time, because like the past 2 years have just been like just constantly like either inside or just constantly working to rebuild my stuff. So I will be able to spend some quality time with my family, and you guys will probably see some photos if you are connected on any of my platforms. So I will supply you guys with some photos. But until then, I hope you guys have a safe and a wonderful Thanksgiving and a happy Black Friday. And as always, remember to stay safe and stay healthy.